Okay guys, we're back again. Starting to get things buttoned up here. All of the problems figured out. I'll just show you the final issues I had to deal with here. So let me grab you off the tripod. So I was dealing with no throttle. Turned out I just had to do a relearn in HP tuners to get the two synced together. The starting problem I had with that pin 30 in the computer wiring harness was coming over to this side, and the only way I could get this thing to start was using my remote start button that I use for tune-ups on older vehicles. And I wired in a starter relay, figured I had everything licked this morning, and every time I turned the key to start, it'd crank, but it wouldn't start. I could pull the wire that goes to the starter from pin 87 on the starter relay, put my push button on it, and turn the key on inside, and it would fire right up. It was driving me insane. Then I started doing a little research, and all of these aftermarket hot rod wiring harnesses you buy, whether they're from Amazon or anywhere else, they're all based on 70 Chevys. And what happens is I had 3 ignition wires that I brought out to the front here, a yellow one, a red one, and a white one. Now the red one was for coil, and that's the one that I used to power my ASD relay, transmission relay, and my starter relay. The problem is on the older Chevys, that went to the coil, but when you went to start, when you turned the key to start, it kills the coil and feeds from the orange wire that comes up from the starter to the coil till you back off the start, and then it goes back to the coil wire. So every time I turned to start, I was killing my ignition, which is why it wasn't starting for me. That's all rectified now. I just changed things around a little bit. The ignition wire I had going to the fan, I changed and put it on ignition, and then the coil wire I put on fan, because it doesn't care if it's off or on when it's cranking. So I've got all the wiring cleaned up. I got it all loomed. Computer's plugged in. Everything's ready to go here. I'm going to take this thing outside and see if it drives. So the wind has dropped. Give me a few minutes. Well, guys, that was really nice. Okay, to say I'm happy about that is an understatement. This thing rides like a Cadillac. Anyhow, guys, that was just a quick update. I got her sitting here. I want to see if the fan's going to kick in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll be back with another update a little down the road.